Good morning. Today is, let me get my watch. Today is Wednesday, November 19th at 7:22 a.m. I'm just waking up and gonna go downstairs and make myself breakfast. I have a 30-minute run to do, just an easy run to do on the training plan today. So I will make breakfast and do some journaling, and then once I feel like the food has digested and I don't have such a full stomach, I will go for my run. I also want to do a bit of planning for the day. I think I want to go on like a little solo adventure. I can ride my bike, or I'll do that tomorrow because I've ordered rain pants and it's really rainy in Washington Classic. So yeah, I might want to wait until those rain pants come. But yeah, also I guess I never even did an introduction to the vlog. But hello and welcome to this week's vlog. The week starting, November 18th. So yes, let's now go downstairs. I've got my iPad and my journal. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. Thanks for watching.
Jesus Christ, and I thank you for the blessing of your Never had much to lose anyway. And what is there to gain? Giving up my whole life's sanity for a space on a plane to the middle of nowhere. Still I'm home, digging for treasure in graveyards. Still I found no gold. Tell me, what is money if I lose?
Okay, just got back from my run with Knox. It was very nice, very good. It was an easy run, and I've been really trying to work on having easy runs actually be easy runs, because normally I don't look at my pace at all, and like I just go by effort and like how much effort I can sustain. But that turns out is not a great way to train for a half marathon. So I'm actually trying to like do easy runs and like do slower paces, and I think I achieved actually doing that today. Woo! So yeah, okay, now I'm going to stretch because I am really bad about not stretching, and this is one of my goals with this new half marathon training plan, is to get back into stretching, because I used to be actually like quite good about it and like quite good about warm-ups, but literally the second you stop doing it, I feel like it all falls apart. So I'm going to vlog it, and that keeps me accountable to do it. Okay, I'm gonna stretch now.
Where is the lover when I'm no longer a prize? How many people must I hurt to realize it's me in agony? And what is scripture if it doesn't hinder faith? And is it destined if I keep running away? What if the meal that I keep serving on this plate is poison? Not great, I wanna be great. What will I have to lose? I thought you said you had nothing. Why are you guarding twos? Let the dead bury themselves, my love. It's enough, you've been carrying bones for days. Let them
Okay, I'm just tracking my finances, and I figured I would go over this just because it feels like very accountant of me. And some of my friends have like asked me how I track. So, yes, so on this side, I put literally every single purchase and I categorize it. I just pull it off of my credit card or debit card statement, whichever you use, and it will extract the CVC file for you. So so I put in the date. Here, I can go up to the top. So I have the date, what the name of the purchase is, and then I have different categories that I've created, and then the amount. And I do a negative amount for like what it cost me, and then if I got money, so like here, so then like income would be like positive and everything else is negative. I don't know if you can even see that. Okay. So yes, I figured I would just do so everything I categorize. The options I've like done for myself is exercise, food and shopping, fun, which is just like random stuff, mom, which this is just like if she says she'll cover anything, that sort of thing. Noxos, so my dog, anything with her, travel, van, income, groceries, bills, and then investment savings and fund savings. So those are the categories that I have for my life, but like, of course, everyone can select what the different categories of their life, like what they spend their money on. So let's use October as an example. Okay, so after I have a whole month of purchases, then I come over to this side, and I have this is like totals. So let's go. Okay, so in October, so I have like all of the purchases that I had for groceries. Obviously, if I was making an income, I would have that there. Van, Naxos, all of them. And then I total them all up and put them in that category. So we can see like for October, I spent $163.99 on groceries, $7 on the van, Noxos $55.13, etc. Here I can actually put, what was this? $209.32. So I'll put $209.32. And yes, so that is just like how I track my finances. Everybody is very different and like finances are a very personal thing, but for me, I've found that tracking every single purchase, which I know that sounds like extreme and for most people it totally would be, but I like went to school for accounting and finance. So that's like kind of how my brain functions, and this is how I have found to keep me kind of like in check and keep everything with my finances like good. And I also feel very like confident with my finances and just like knowing when and where I can spend. I actually have here, 1 minute, let me flip the camera. I just use Google Sheets for this, and then at the bottom of each I have, so I've been tracking since 2022, and so then I just have like the different years, and I've done it ever so slightly different each year, as you can see, but I really like the way I did 2025's, and just like the color coordination of it all, and I will definitely be doing the same template, I guess, for 2026. So yes, that is how I track my finances. I hope that was helpful. I think it's really important for us to all be at least like a little bit aware of where our money is going. Especially I find like as a woman, I find that it gives me a lot of empowerment. And yeah, same could be for men, but I know like in like traditional family households, a lot of men kind of run the finances and women are a little less aware. not at all. Actually, in my family, it's the complete opposite. My mom runs the finances and my dad is completely unaware. Not completely, but like compared to her, she knows all. So yeah, I think it's really important and really empowering to be able to have control in that part of my life and to have confidence in that part of my life. And that just allows me to know, okay, I can spend and not feel bad because I already know that I've like allotted money for this, or oh, I've overspent in a certain category, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more budget friendly for the rest of the month, or whatever it may be. But yeah, I found that it helps a lot. It also reduces my anxiety so much because as somebody whose brain kind of works in finance terms and like numbers, if I am unaware of it, it actually increases my anxiety a lot. So yeah, I hope that helped. Okay, now, oh, Noxus just farted. That reeks. Okay, beautiful, lovely. Noxos. But so now that I've finished tracking my finances, I'm now going to update my CV or like resume because I've been applying to jobs like as far as like this 2025 job search all with in Europe, and so there's like a European based CV format that I've been doing. So I'm going to take that CV and switch it into an American based CV or resume format. And then also I'm gonna try to make like a little template for my cover letter. Yesterday I updated my LinkedIn and just kind of like marked or put down all the different changes as far as that I'm now living in Bellingham and in Washington State. Also, I've kind of refined what I would like my overall career goals to be. Before I was really unclear and I wasn't really sure. And so I had my LinkedIn kind of as that, like just saying kind of any form of like finance career. And now I've much more refined that into forensic accounting and particularly international finance within forensic accounting. So I'm going to adjust my CV and turn it into a resume that I can send out to local employers. Yesterday, after I updated my LinkedIn, I also looked for forensic accountants and also just like regular accountants in the local area so I can, once I've done my cover letter and CV, I can reach out to them and just say kind of like, hi, I'm looking for a job. I would love to like speak with you. I also am like really curious and just interested in getting to speak with a professional that is in forensic accounting, just so I can kind of know what that career path would look like and like the steps I would need to take. And so yeah, now I'm going to work on that. Oh, also I forgot to mention, but I use Canva for my CVs and my resumes just because I think it looks a lot nicer than like Word. And it's a lot more customizable, like where you're placing things. I find that Word, you just like can't get things exactly where you want them visually. So yeah, I use Canva and I really like that. Also, it's very easy to like duplicate a previous file and then like make small adjustments to tailor each CV or resume to each job that you're applying for. Okay, I just finished updating my resume. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's nice and strong for the upcoming job search. But now I must make lunch. And I made these gorgeous date, peanut butter, and chocolate like freezer treats. Laura, my queen, I'll put her handle on the screen. She had the recipe of them and they are so good. It's just a date with peanut butter in the inside and then you just wrap it, or not wrap it, but dip it in chocolate, and it is so good and so delicious. I'm also for lunch, I'm watching Martha Walsh. Right now I am obsessed with her vlogs. But I'm going to make just like this little Mediterranean salad, add some turkey breast And this is the greatest dressing of all time. The Trader Joe's Thai style peanut dressing. I love it.
We lose it when we die. Who is a lover when you're no longer a prize? How many people must you hurt to realize you in agony, in agony? And what is scripture if it doesn't hinder faith? Is it destined if you keep running away? What if this meal that you keep serving on this plate is poison? Not great, not great.
Good morning. Today is now Thursday, the 20th of November. I just got back from swimming. Oops, let's open the blinds. It is 7:18 right now. I had a good swim. I was feeling rather slow and rather just like tired, but that's okay. And the fact that I did it is really all that matters, even though the competitive side of me is like, Meg, you're slow, blah. And also it's like with a bunch of like older people and like they're all way faster than me. And so that also, the competitive side of me is like, you're young, you should be able to be faster, but that we're gonna ignore that voice. And yeah, just had a good swim. It was slow, but it was good. And the fact that I did it means that, I don't know, that is all that matters. But yeah, today I'm going to work on my CV a bit more, or excuse me, now that I'm in the US, I must call it my resume. And then hopefully send out my resume and like a cover letter to some local accounting firms in the area. And then I would also really like to cycle down to Goodwill and take myself for a little thrifting date, a little solo date. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay, now it's 10:56 and we're gonna go to Goodwill because I really want to look for either a trench coat or a pea coat, something that can kind of like cover the upper part of my legs just to stay a little bit warmer. It's freezing here in Washington, but I was just working on my cover letter and I think I'm really happy with how it turned out. I created a template of a cover letter that I can kind of like easily adjust to whatever job I'm applying for. And then I also created a little like template I can send out to local accountants and individuals in the area, just asking them for like career advice and like seeing what a career in accounting, forensic accounting, and particularly a role in the finance industry here in Bellingham would look like. So yeah, really happy with how that turned out. Now let's go thrifting. Also, look at my cute little cup. Okay, I just got back from thrifting from Goodwill, and let me say, I was successful. I feel like I just had such a good experience, and like I found so many good things, and oh, it was just so good to be back at my hometown Goodwill. But yeah, I figured I would do a little haul. I am like hyped to do a haul because I've like always loved watching them. The like main two things that I was looking for was pants and a trench coat. Ever since like moving back, I had to get rid of so much stuff, and so I've just been like feeling like I have nothing. I like had to get rid of all my clothes, but I'm feeling fabulous now. So the first thing in my haul is this purse that I love. I think it's so cute. Oh, and on the side I'll put like a little try on, and like I think I'm gonna try to like style them. I think that would be fun. But yeah, I've been looking for a black purse for a while now, and like a black leather purse, because this is the black purse I've been using, which is like cool and like, I don't know, like streetwear-y or like gorp-core-y, like outdoorsy kind of. It was like a converted North Face puffer coat that I actually got this from a thrift store, Elephant Gang, in Thessaloniki, and it was really cute because the owner, his sister, made there was like a bunch of different like coats turned into bags, and he was so proud and just like, my sister made these. And yeah, I really like the size of it, and it's treated me really well. I'm obviously still gonna use it a bunch, but I've been looking more for like a leather one, just like a little bit nicer and less like sporty. So yes, this is perfect. And this, all pink tags were 30% off. This tag, I already started using it. Literally, I immediately put my stuff in it because I was so excited. I believe it was 20. Yeah, it was 20, marked 20, so $14 with the 30% off. So yay. And then I got this Uniqlo, no, not Uniqlo, Uniqlo, wait, Uniqlo, like half little sweater vest thing, and I really like the color of it. I think it will be perfect for Thanksgiving. I'm thinking I'll wear this with like maybe one of my new pants for Thanksgiving. And it's also like really thick and warm. And this was unfortunately not a pink tag, but it was $7.99. And then for pants, I got these that are super fun. They've got pockets. They're like a linen-y material. I don't think they're actually linen. Let me see what. They're 100% cotton. So they're cotton, and the bottom is like, it's kind of like a straight leg, but it goes in just, oh, I guess it doesn't go in. Maybe. It goes in just like a tad on the body. You'll see in the try on. And those were also unfortunately not a pink tag, but they were $5.99. And then I got these gorgeous linen pants that were made in Italy. And I feel like if you've been to Italy, you like always see these linen shops like in all of the major cities, and they're like the loose baggy, and then they cinch at the bottom, but they're just like loose black linen pants, and I think they are so cute. And these ones were a little bit more expensive, but they were pink tag. Woo! They were $14.99, so 30% off of that. Let's see if I can do the math. Wait. Okay, 14. So they were $15, $150. Oh, I think I did the math wrong on the other. Wait. Okay, so yes, I just confirmed on a calculator because I didn't want to say the wrong price, but those were $10.50, which normally like in Italy at those linen shops, I feel like they're like 80 plus, so lovely deal on that. The next pants I got were these. They're just like a green, also flowy. Can you tell I like a non-structured pant? And I like that there's a tie on them. And these were also pink tag, which is so fun. They were $13, so about $9. And then the piece de resistance. I was looking for a trench coat, as I said, because it's freezing here in Washington, and I found literally the perfect one. It's got a like fur liner, but you can zip it out, which is so fun. So then it can be like a little bit lighter, and it's nice and long. I guess it's like, and my mom said it's too big on me, but I don't care and I like it, so that's fine. So yes, hopefully the like try on all went well. But yeah, that was my thrift haul. It was low-key expensive for me, or like in my opinion, like based on a thrift store. I guess like looking at everything I got, like it's not that expensive. I'm just being a cheapskate, but everything together was $80 or like $79. And so yeah, I feel like it was a good enough deal. I guess that would be the cost of those linen pants in Italy, so period. Okay, after we went thrifting, we came back and my mom and I watched the current 2 episodes of the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion, which was fabulous, obviously, as it always is. And now I am just I was working on doing my cover letter and my like template that I was going to send to some local accountants in the area. And I figured I would show you that, but I worked on that earlier before thrifting, and then after we were watching The Housewives, then I sent out, because I was also eating lunch during that time, then I sent out all the different messages to the local accountants asking for guidance, for mentorship, and like low-key hoping that they will say, please work for me. But yeah, so I figured I would show that now. So this is my cover letter template that I made. I made this on Canva. And I basically like put in everything I wanted it to say, and kind of like my whole story about me, and that I wanted it to be a cover letter. And ChatGPT, of course, like, and I gave it a rough draft, and ChatGPT helped me make it into a more like concise and professionally written letter. And then this is the, oops, that's way too big. Then this is the like little letter that I drafted to email to the different local accountants that I just sent out today. So basically it like kind of says a little bit of what's in my cover letter, but basically it just asking for their time to have a brief conversation and ask if they would be willing to just like give me any of their advice and suggestions. So, oh, I don't know if you can even see that. But yes, I sent all those out, and now I'm going to take the little one. Yay, Nox, we're gonna go for a walk. I feel like low-key scared that I like put myself out there. I sent those emails, and I'm like scared I'm not gonna hear back, or the response I get back won't be positive. But again, that's okay. We gotta just roll with it. I've applied to literally I think like over 200 jobs at this point, because I was first applying to jobs when I first graduated in Europe, and the like continuous feedback I got was just that companies can't offer entry-level positions visa sponsorship, and I would require visa sponsorship to work in any country in Europe. And so yeah, I got used to a lot of rejections. So I'm nervous to kind of begin the job search here, because this is kind of like my last option, and I like, of course, I know I like the practical side of my brain knows, of course, I will be able to get a job here because I have the credentials, like, I have a master's in accounting and I have the experience of like a new fresh graduate, but I guess I'm just like scared and that's okay. But yeah, I sent those out and I feel like I just needed to say that I am really doubting myself and I am really scared, but I think that's really normal. And I think the like, I guess it's kind of cheesy, but that's okay. The like saying of like, do it scared. I feel like that is really what I'm like going off of right now. And you know, you just need to do it even if you're scared to do it. So, yeah, also I will keep the vlog updated with the job search and hopefully hearing responses back, hearing the feedback and sharing that. So, yeah, now let's take little Knox for a walk. Okay, I just finished editing this vlog. I did an intro clip before, but or an outro clip before, but the like colors were all screwed up, like if I must have had a filter on or something. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And look forward to this weekend vlog that will be upcoming on either Monday or Tuesday. So thank you so much. Have a good day.